Yo, we gonna bust him up, guys?
I told you before I put that
Yo, let's bust him up. Where you running, Jake? Where you going to?
Go back home, mate. You're fucking seeing.
Jake Paul running, champ. Why is he running? I think because the last.
Shocking news. Reports claim that Jake Paul attempted to confront Anthony Joshua at an airport, but immediately backed off when heavy security stepped in. Eddie Hearn was said to be furious over Jake's antics. The incident only reinforces that Anthony Joshua is a true champion, while Jake Paul appears to be chasing attention and headlines, not real competition.
What's up, Jake? Where you going, Jake? Oh, he's running! He's running!
It's not true. I just beat a 5-time world champion.
UFC.
You don't know my ability.
After Jake Paul's latest stunt, Anthony Joshua has fired back with a bold warning ahead of their December 19th showdown. AJ has made it crystal clear, once they step into the ring, he will update Jake Paul's system and prove exactly what a real champion looks like. Joshua plans to leave zero doubt about his power, skill, and dominance. The hype is unreal. Even Tony Bellew agrees. This matchup has captured the entire nation, turning into one of the biggest fights the country has ever witnessed. The buzz, the build-up, and the excitement surrounding December 19th are on another level. Jake Paul may be trying to step into Anthony Joshua's world, but the truth is simple. AJ operates in a different league, and the stakes have never been higher.
100%. And I'm rooting for him to become 2-time champion of the world.
Jake Paul's apology is just another piece of drama, because Anthony Joshua doesn't play games. AJ has the experience, power, and elite skill to put any fighter in their place. Jake can talk about hiding, stress, or emotional breakdowns, but on fight night, none of that will matter. Anthony Joshua will prove exactly why he's a 2-time world champion and why stepping into the ring with him is a completely different level of danger than anything Jake Paul has ever faced in his entire boxing journey.
Just wrong, but I think this fight's just gone took another toll.
It's absolutely grabbed the public interest now to another level, isn't it?
This is quite simply the biggest fight this country's ever seen.
It's going to be huge.
The chaos surrounding Jake Paul's attack on Anthony Joshua has everyone on edge. Johnny Nelson compares the situation to the Conor Ben drama. Breaking news every hour, constant confusion, and a complete lack of control. This chaos exposes one thing clearly. Jake Paul is not ready for a real fighter like Anthony Joshua. Meanwhile, AJ stays calm, sharp, and fully focused. And that's the difference. Stepping into the ring with a true champion brings a level of pressure Jake Paul has never experienced in his life.
Genuinely sorry. Like I want to apologize in advance because I know the emotional turmoil you're going to go through. You're going to go into hiding. That's who you are. You love to go and hide. And so that's what's going to happen.
Eddie Hearn does not hold back while calling out Jake Paul for his reckless stunt against Anthony Joshua. According to Hearn, this is not how a real professional behaves. It's a clear sign of desperation, not confidence. Anthony Joshua's calm focus and elite discipline stand in complete contrast to Jake Paul's attention-seeking antics, and everyone can see it. The truth is simple. The real fight will expose the massive gap between a true world-class champion and someone chasing headlines. Every warning, every move, and every word makes one thing clear. On December 19th, Anthony Joshua is coming to dominate and put Jake Paul exactly where he belongs.
No, because I thought it was a bitch move. I really did.
Have you spoken?
I would never. If you chin someone at a presser, if you do that, it's different. But when you
Frank Warren highlights just how messy and chaotic the build-up to this fight has become. The board issues, the legal back and forth, and the constant drama show how complex things are behind the scenes. Despite all of this, Anthony Joshua has remained calm, focused, and professional, while Jake Paul continues to make noise and grab headlines with his antics. Yes, the fight has hurdles, but once it finally happens, Joshua will be fully prepared. His skill, discipline, and years of experience are on a completely different level than anything Jake Paul has ever faced. That's why everyone is watching so closely. This isn't just a matchup. It's a true champion versus a showman, and the gap in class will be undeniable when they enter the ring.
Let the penny drop that the fight could never go forward. and some of the stuff that's come out since about people being, the board being sued and something, but and so forth, is just a non-runner.
Dave Caldwell breaks down exactly why Jake Paul crossed the line at the press conference. Trash talk and banter are normal in boxing, but putting your hand on Anthony Joshua's face is a massive mistake. It shows a clear lack of experience and proves Jake Paul isn't ready for the level of a true seasoned fighter. Meanwhile, Anthony Joshua stays calm, composed, and completely in control, showing the mentality of a real champion. The chaos at the presser has only made the upcoming fight even more intense. Fans can clearly see that this is more than hype, this is serious business. Jake Paul might try to provoke and create drama, but on fight night, Anthony Joshua's focus, discipline, and professionalism will decide everything.
I'm not surprised.
Does that cross the line, do you think?
Yeah, it does. Listen, the presser was good. It was a great presser, back and forth, poking each other, but not too far. But once you get physical and you touch a man's face.
Duke McKenzie is absolutely right. This chaotic moment has only boosted the hype and sold even more tickets. From a business perspective, Anthony Joshua benefits the most because he stays calm and completely unfazed while Jake Paul keeps creating distractions. Fans are talking nonstop, energy is skyrocketing, and excitement is through the roof. Joshua's professionalism, discipline, and skill stand in sharp contrast to Jake Paul's antics. The fight is now bigger than ever, and everyone knows one thing for sure. On December 19, Anthony Joshua will bring the real action, and Jake Paul will finally face a true champion at the top of his game.
Because I see him as a special talent with huge potential. So I want questions asking of him now before we get into, so he has that experience before you get into the big title fights against really good fighters, experienced fighters.
Dave Caldwell makes it clear that Jake Paul's behavior wasn't accidental. It was planned for attention. But touching Anthony Joshua's face is no joke. That's a line you don't cross with a seasoned heavyweight. Anthony Joshua stayed calm because he has the focus, experience, and discipline that Jake Paul simply doesn't. Jake can chase headlines all he wants, but once the bell rings, skill and experience take over. Joshua operates on a completely different level, and this fight will prove it. Fans are now waiting to see a true display of championship class against a showman who survives on chaos.
Once you know it's premeditated, then it's not uncharacteristic. At the time, you're thinking it's like reaction. So no, it's not, because he premeditates everything, and it was funny, but I don't agree with touching him.
Alexander Usyk is direct and ruthless as he says Jake Paul is not a real boxer, and he dismantles him for stepping into Anthony Joshua's world. Anthony Joshua is an Olympic champion, a seasoned professional, and operates on a completely different level. This fight is a serious challenge, not a YouTube spectacle. Jake Paul can create as much hype as he wants, but the truth is simple. Anthony Joshua's experience, discipline, and skill will dominate. Fans are about to witness the clear difference between a true champion and a showman. December 19 will reveal who truly belongs in the ring and who doesn't.
Last fight, it's great. Because Anthony is Olympic champion, Francis Ngannou, it's second fight for boxing. Listen.
Carl Froch makes it crystal clear. Anthony Joshua's skill is unmatched. Even if AJ has had better days, his precision, timing, and power are far beyond Jake Paul. Jake Paul is exposed as someone who cannot compete at this level. His loss to Tommy Fury already showed his limitations, and December 19 will prove it fully. Anthony Joshua stays calm, professional, and precise, while Jake Paul relies on hype and theatrics. The reality is simple: a true champion versus a YouTuber who has never faced a fighter like Joshua. Fans are ready to witness skill overpower showmanship.
This is a one-round job because AJ, even though he's past his best, even though he's seen better days, he throws a nice 1-2 down the middle. He's got a nice bit of distance, and fake Paul can't fight. He just can't. I don't care what anybody tells me. He can't fucking fight. He lost to Tommy Fury, for crying out loud.
Johnny Nelson hits the nail on the head. Jake Paul is completely out of his depth thinking he can handle Anthony Joshua. Joshua doesn't play. He hits to finish fights. Paul is a showman, teasing the public with bold statements, but he has never faced a fighter of Joshua's caliber. The money might tempt him, but the ring isn't for hype. Anthony Joshua is calm, experienced, and deadly precise. December 19 will prove that hype cannot compete with real boxing skill, and fans will see the difference clearly in the ring.
Because Jake Paul is crazy. If he thinks he can get it with Anthony Joshua, former two-time heavyweight champion of the world, and play Tiffany wins, I don't think AJ plays touch. He plays knock.
Thanks for watching Ring Pulse. Hit the like button, smash the subscribe, and stay tuned for more hard-hitting boxing action.